First, bring over the package to the area you will be working in. Go through the shops provided and make sure you have all of the walls for the package you are going to build. If you do not have all of the walls for the package you are going to build, ask for help from a team member to locate them before you begin. Put the walls in the order you'll frame them, with the longest wall on the bottom of the package to create a stable surface for stacking. This arrangement optimizes both the width and height of the package, keeping it as condensed as possible for shipping purposes. Place your first wall on the table. Compare it to the shop-provided layout to verify the rough opening or RO is correctly positioned, along with the top plate information and sheeting if applicable. Take a look over the wall to see what components you will be needing. Doubles, cripples, headers, jacks, sills, etc. Place the components within the layout of the wall. When framing a door or a window in a wall, you are to frame the door or window first before moving on to the rest of the wall. If you are framing a wall that is sheeted on your table, you will start by tacking down the bottom plate on a straight line for squaring purposes. Once you have your components in studs spread out within the layout of the wall, you will then check for crown splitting or any other deficiencies. At each end of the wall where you have a single stud, you want to make sure that it is straight. Do not use any studs that are cracked, split, or rotten. You will then start framing your wall. Make sure the person across from you starts from the opposite side, so you are not shooting in the same line of fire. When nailing your studs and components within the wall, you want to make sure the studs are flush with the plate and that you are setting a single nail at the bottom. Move your hand away from the line of fire before continuing to nail off the rest. Pull your measurements for your top plates. Install your top plates, making sure that any way in is facing inwards and the top plate is flush. Set your first 2 nails at the end of your board. Then work roughly 4 or 5 feet along the board, making sure that if there is any crown within the material you are using, that you can adjust to make it flush. Then you will add 2 nails every 16 inches, in line with stud placement. If sheeting is needing to be applied to the wall, you will then need to square. Pull your tape and adjust the wall accordingly. When you have found square, set a nail so that the wall does not move when you go to land sheets on top of it. Make marks on your plates so when you tack your sheets down, you can snap a line for accuracy with the nailing. When installing a single stud at the end of your wall, you want to make sure it is kept back 1/8 of an inch. Once you are done framing the bottom section of the wall, you will write the number and your name.